You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Big Brother fans, I have got your eviction prediction and all three possible scenarios for tonight, plus a big plot to gaslight and trick Mickey, and Lauren revealing one of the most disgusting things I've heard a Big Brother player ever say. It's Belinda. Please click that subscribe. Let's talk a bit about some live feed stuff that caught my ear, then Mickey's gaslight, the vote counts for tonight's live eviction, and I'm going to save Lauren for last because, frankly, it's got me a little queasy. Kelley's awfulness of the day was her talking to Keanu about grinding up the ants to put in people's food. And she seemed to be joking, but with Kelley, I don't know. She was asking the production camera to say if it's okay. We're assuming she didn't get the nod. To be fair, it is protein. I don't know if you've heard this, but also Kelley said Rachel reminds her of her dad, a dad that Kelley doesn't seem to like a lot and who calls her very annoying, but does seem to love her. The plan to con Mickey into overconfidence was taking shape over the last 24 hours. So Vince and Will talked about convincing Mickey that she has the votes to stay in any scenario so that she doesn't go gunning really hard for the BB blockbuster. And Will was on it. He flat out lied to Mickey and said Ava would keep her over either Ashley or Vince. And then Mickey told Morgan and Vince that she might throw the blockbuster because she doesn't want the house to get mad if she votes to evict Ashley over Vince. So she doesn't want to be in that position. Morgan also let Ashley know that Mickey might throw the comp, and boy, is she pleased. Lauren has also been telling Mickey that she's safe. Everybody's getting in on this. By the way, Ashley is completely turned on Mickey. She is done, said she was a snake. She and Ava had a big talk about all of Mickey's lies. Ashley is going to be gunning so hard for that BB blockbuster. Next week's targets probably going to be Keanu and Kelley if Rachel, Will, and Ashley's side of the house wins it. If Vince stays, he may be up. If Mickey stays, she is probably definitely going to be up. Unless Kelley pulls out a W on Thursday night, you know. That's who Vince is talking about, and Will and Ashley too. So Keanu and Kelley are going to be bigger targets. But also, Ava and Ashley talked about if Vince staying, then he and Morgan together are an ongoing threat, and everybody now views them as a full-on showmance to be targeted. So Ava is definitely voting to keep Ashley over either Vince or Mickey. Now, if it's Vince versus Mickey, she'll probably keep Vince. And Ava said if Ashley's evicted because Mickey comes off the block and votes against Ashley, Ava's going to go postal. Rachel and Ava have both vowed to avenge the death of Ashley's Big Brother game if she is evicted tonight. And if it's Mickey who flips the votes to send Ashley out, they both said they will come for her so effing hard. And by the way, Mickey is looking for both her and Vince to stay this week, if you were curious. So yeah, if Mickey is still around and not HOH next week, she may be sitting next to Kelley and Keanu if one certain side of the house is in control. Ava also went on a profanity-laced tirade about Vince while talking to Lauren, calling him a mother effer and an SOB for lying to her and Kelley. Different lies, mind you, and Ava's annoyed that Kelley seems to believe Vince's lies. Ava was pretty funny in the storage room. She told Will that since Vince says he's unemployed, she has a new job for him. Bullshit artist. And then Ava said he can go into the industry of lip service, and Will thought that was very funny. Meanwhile, Ava told Morgan she loves Vince. Lies, obviously, while Lauren warned Vince he may not have Ava's vote, but Lauren didn't tell him about Ava cursing a blue streak about him several times with her. Morgan let her allies know if they vote out Vince over Ashley, she understands, she's cool with it. But if they vote out Vince over Mickey, then Morgan told them all she was going to be really angry at them. Now, Morgan's not going to vote to evict Vince in any scenario. But if it's Ashley versus Mickey, we'll send Mickey packing. Morgan also said if Mickey stays and Vince goes and Morgan gets HOH, she is going to target Mickey and put her on the block. Now, if Vince comes down, he'll probably vote to evict Ashley to weaken Rachel, and he has been working on Kelley to do the same thing. So Lauren should evict Mickey over Ashley and Mickey over Vince, but if it's Ashley against Vince, she may see where the votes lie. Now, she's letting Vince think that it's more likely to go his way, but if she knows he doesn't have the votes to say, she may vote with the rest of the house. Kelley will likely vote to keep Mickey over Ashley because she seems to believe Mickey when she says she won't nominate Kelley. But in a Vince versus Ashley scenario, Kelley would likely keep Vince. She really wants Ashley out, but she also realizes the votes probably aren't there to make it happen. So just to summarize, if it's Vince versus Mickey, we're likely going to see tear-stained Beanie Boy staying and Mickey going. If it's Vince and Ashley as the final two on Thursday night, he will likely go out 4-3 with Rachel, Mickey, Ava, and Will voting to evict Vince. If it is Mickey versus Ashley in the final two chairs tonight, Mickey probably goes out 7-0 with a completely shocked look on her face as the last pre-juror. Also, Morgan was joking that Kelsey, Vince's girlfriend, might kill her. And when they were in the kitchen kind of talking, and he said, yeah, because they shower and get in bed together. And then Morgan again said Kelsey might kill her. And Vince said Kelsey is the least jealous person and said jealousy doesn't even exist in her. I think Vince has effed around and is probably going to find out something different about that, but we'll see. Last night, by the way, this was quite funny, or night before last. I'm trying to think which night it was. My days are messed up. Vince was sitting on the stairs down by the kitchen crying like a lost kid at a theme park while everybody in the kitchen was ignoring his Oliver twistedness, and he finally just had to give it up. Meanwhile, when talking to Kelley, Vince had the sheer audacity to accuse Rachel of fake crying. Mr. Puffs Plus with lotion, calling out someone for their tears. Come on, man. I do have to say, I actually enjoyed Ashley's roasting of Keanu at the Veto ceremony. I know a lot of casuals did it because they don't see the vibe and the bigger picture in the house that all the live feeders see. I know, obviously, Ashley's speech was rehearsed, but she was dropping truth bombs. Vince was nodding and smirking about Keanu being dumb to nominate an ally. Rachel was smirky about her saying Keanu is the biggest liar in BB27. And again, if you're a casual who doesn't watch the feeds, to be clear, Ashley pre-alerted Keanu to her feelings about this even before the veto ceremony. She told him if he renommed her that this wasn't going to be pretty because, yeah, Keanu did tell Rachel that she and Ashley were both safe this week. So Ashley told Keanu before he renommed her that, he was burning bridges with her and Rachel when he did this. And he said, are you threatening me? And then he called Ashley hostile when she was actually being very smiley and very calm in that conversation. It's just, if he doesn't like what a woman says, they're hostile. I don't know. So the remark that Ashley made about seeing Keanu's face on the nomination wall Friday night, that could be prophecy. If Mickey survives eviction, she is probably going to be back on the block again too. Kelley may be in trouble. Will said Kelley has been nicer, but if she is on the block, he thinks she's going to go back to being her usual charming self. Lauren and Kelley had a funny talk about Rachel. Lauren said Rachel scares her so much that she doesn't know how to talk to her. Kelley agreed and said Rachel has resting, I'm going to kill you face. I do think that's true, depending on who Rachel is looking at. Kelley is fully hoping to win HOH and put Rachel on the block. And I mean, honestly, it wasn't on my bingo card for Rachel to go this long, 8 straight weeks without being on the block as a returning player who'd won the game before. It's kind of crazy nobody's nominated her. And Rachel absolutely expects to be on the block next week and for weeks to come. That's why she has been working up there with her cough drops on the memory stuff, plus working out in the gym, hoping to do better in physical comps like she used to do, but hasn't been doing so much in BB27. I'm honestly kind of interested to see an Ava Pearl HOH on Thursday night, or Ashley, or even Will, if there's a comp about ignoring people so he doesn't go insane. And here's the disgusting thing that Lauren revealed on the live feeds that I want to tell you about. And again, this is just something I've never heard somebody say on Big Brother or in real life, and I think it's absolutely disgusting. Lauren likes to put sugar and vanilla in her macaroni and cheese. That's some nasty blasphemy. I'm not sure how she passed the psych evaluation to get onto Big Brother with that being an acceptable life choice for her. That is just disgusting. Blech. Come back soon for more on the live feeds and to find out who won HOH after Thursday's live eviction.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.